Well, I found out the other couple weeks back, like a week ago. Um, I have time problems. Anyway, so my wife's pregnant. Right now it's 7/21, 2016. She's about 6 weeks pregnant, so it's still really early. Um, but yeah, if all goes well, sometime next year, I'm going to be a daddy. The thought of being a parent has always terrified me, and I'm talking true terror. I attest that it's a good thing because I know that it is a very, very, very big responsibility, and I truly don't believe anyone's ready um, until your kid is gone out of the house and supporting themselves. Then you're ready to be a parent because then you know it. And the thing is this, and this is why, because, well, one, raising a bad kid, and I mean bad kid anywhere from just an annoying little brat to, like a serial killer or something, people will look at you as the parent and wonder what the heck, what happened, what did you do? Even if you were perfect, kids still turned out this way, still looking at you, and kind of selfish, but yeah, that terrifies me. I don't want to be all that who's explaining that crap. Um, and secondly, just everything changes. You know, um, and it's somewhat similar when you do get married and stuff. There's this other person you've got to consider, but that other person can take care of themselves. Now, no. You have to take care of this person. For a while, you feed the child, you bathe the child. Kid can't do anything on their own. So you know, and it's one of those terrifying but wonderful mix of emotion type deals. So um, and I think over the course of a while for anyway, um, I'm gonna find YouTube here a lot more therapeutic than I have in the past. It's always given me, kind of a stress reliever. Kind of, I'm working on this particular video and I block out all the other stuff that happens in my life or whatever. But I think it's going to be a nice little, I can sit here and yap about stuff to you guys. Um, and secondly, I think it's going to be really neat, 10 years or so. I can show my kid these videos and be like, look, this is what was going through my mind when you were, at your first steps and all this stuff. So I think that'd be kind of cool. I'll be making some other videos talking about various stuff. So, get prepared for the baby frantic onslaught or whatever. Um, so anyway, we went over to my dad's house. She called her parents, told them. I told my dad. I asked him. I looked at him. I was like, "So, how you feel about being a grandpa?" He did not believe me. It's kind of my own fault because I do mess around a lot, but it's funny. That's like 90% of the time when I say something, it's it's weird because it's either okay, they just take it as fact because it's in an area. Like if I come up to somebody and I say, you know, Glock just made a nuclear warhead, most people will be like, really? Huh? Because it's weapon based. It's something I know. Most people know. I'm very knowledgeable on, and I kind of stay up on that stuff. Which, by the way, Kimber did release a revolver. Looks really nice. Anyway, but other stuff, you're like, no, whatever. It is kind of a burden I have to bear. Um, but then he was like, wow, you know, he was really happy about it. We then later on went to the dance studio, and we told, you know, one of our friends there who owns the studio, and my wife she took a picture of the pregnancy test, and she did get the official one at the hospital that way also. But she took a picture of it and just handed her the phone, and she's like, and it was funny. Also, for those of you who don't know, um, um, later this year she is going to become my stepmother. So, full disclosure, my dad is touching 60. She's barely in her 30s. She's like 29 something. So, a little weird, but nah, that's love for you. So yeah, she's gonna be at 20. Well, actually, I think her birthday. No, she didn't have a birthday yet this year, I think. Anyway, she's gonna be very young for a grandmother. Um, so that everyone else, we told everyone at the studio later that night, and everyone was, you know, pretty cool about it and stuff. Um, one thing that's really bothering me is, I don't know if you could see back here, but you know, my mother is no longer here, and she'll never meet her grandchild. It does sadden me a little bit, but my wife has already agreed that we're definitely going to have pictures, you know, in the baby's room of, you know, us, our parents, and stuff. So, yeah, that's it.